Hey, my friends, how's it going? I hope you're having a great week. So, today I want to share the secret for living fully, for feeling alive and having a great life. Maybe it's a bold statement. Before that, I just want to let you know that I'm planning to do a free webinar, kind of a 1 hour um, presentation and Q&A on the secret of living fully and the secret of feeling happy. And maybe half an hour on kind of a quick course live, and then half an hour Q&A. And also wanted to let you know that my course will be done by end of September. So about growing your inner and external potential. And it will be a reasonably cheap course to help you with some quick implementations and not too much content, so to make it pretty easy to absorb and to implement. I will publish it on my website. So stay tuned. And now let's jump in. So what's the secret of feeling fully alive? What's the secret for happiness that everyone is chasing? And most of the people make wrong decisions to get it because in our day-to-day life, we kind of focus mostly on financial security and just providing for shelter and food for ourselves, our family, and just answering to immediate problems. So basically having a job and being scared of losing our job, just looking for ways to make money, and that generates stress, and that generates not living our full potential, not being fully present, and not really enjoying life because we always focused on what could go wrong in the future, and focus on the wrong things, which is material things. And of course, we need them; it's important. Just because in the world we live in, we need money. We need money to survive. We actually need money to have fun as well. I mean, we just need money in this world. So of course, we need material things. But material things are not synonym of happiness. They can help for sure. If you're wealthy, you can definitely do things that will make you happier by giving, for example, giving out money, by traveling, by having fun experiences, by being able to see your family more because you have the means, and so on and so on. And so, but the thing is that we are in a race to be always wealthier and wealthier, and it's never enough. And we never quite enjoy the moment, and we enjoy what we have. Now, this being said, so then if it's not material, and this race for money is not the way to be fulfilled, what is the secret to feeling more alive? Actually, I will speak again about the 6 human needs. We all have these 6 human needs, right? We all share those human needs of certainty, of uncertainty, of variety, doing different things and new things, of significance, or doing things that give us value and be recognized by others. The need for love and connection, to have friendships, love in our life, a need for growth, and a need for contribution. And when you meet all your needs, and you meet them in a positive way. What is meeting your needs in a positive way? Positive for you, positive for your health, for your well-being, but also positive for the environment, meaning for, that has positive outcomes, and positive for others. So there's 3 sides of it, meeting your needs in a positive way. Positive for you, positive for others, and positive for the environment, or for the greater good, let's say. So that's the goal, is to fulfill those needs, and then you have vehicles to fulfill your needs, right? And then that's where it's so important to do something that is meaningful for you, and that do things that you are passionate about. It is actually very important, and that's all based on decisions and sometimes getting out of our comfort zone, and actually, yeah, like having faith that by chasing what you really love to do, you will be able to, to pay your bills and to find money. Often we think that, many things that we want to do, they won't generate any money, so we don't do them. But there are so many examples that of people that actually do what they're passionate about and they get rewarded for it. Because if you're really passionate about something and you become you will become, by doing it over and over again, an expert, a recognized expert, and at some point people will pay for your service, to talk about it, to help them do the same thing, to whatever, buy your products, your services. You can at some point write a book about it. I mean, there's so many creative ways to generate money when you're passionate about something. And you can be fearful, especially when you start from scratch. And for sure, it doesn't happen one day to the other. I just reading a book about the talent code, saying that every genius becomes a genius because they practice at least 10,000 hours, which is basically 10 years of practice, of deep practice. And that's when it's important to start, because if you just delay starting, well, if it takes 10 years and you start in 2 years, or you're just scared and you postpone, well, you will never become that expert in what passionates you. And it's so important to do something that you love, and that's where you get the motivation to actually do the enough practice, and also to do the right practice, very focused practice, not thinking about something else, and So, so the secret of feeling alive is to meeting your 6 needs, your 6 human needs, in a positive way, with positive vehicles, which the main positive vehicle, which will be by doing what you love, not thinking about the money, but when you do that, you will be rewarded. And doing what you love that has a benefit for others, which one of the 3 things that you need to do by fulfilling your needs in a positive way, for the greater good and good for others, good for yourself, of course. And I guess that, and I actually can share that experience, that when you start to focus on a mission that is greater than yourself, when you start to focus on the common good and what you can do for the common good with your own skills, the own things you like, there's something magical happens, and that's what we feel fully alive, because you get out of your mind. And some people give it a spiritual meaning, like a divine meaning. That's, some people describe it as meeting God. That's when these kind of things happen. Some people talk about flow. Some people, I just think that, let's say something magical happens, and I let you give it the meaning you want, and think of whatever you want. But when you do that, something magical happens. You are guided for sure. And you will have challenges for sure. There will always be challenges, but somehow you will overcome them. Sometimes with facility and sometimes with difficulty, but you will overcome them. I find that when we really go for it and when we really want something, we always find a solution. And it can be just doing 2 things, like doing something for revenue while you develop that expertise and you practice and you move forward on your dreams and what you're really passionate about. But we all have time, and it's all a matter of decisions. We can all find a few hours per day or some hours per week. The important is to be consistent and to do it again and again and again. But we all can find some hours here and there to develop our expertise constantly, and to work on what passionates ourselves. It can be as simple as starting to be a volunteer for an organization, giving your time 1 hour per day or whatever, 5 hours per week, for a cause that really passionates you, and so on and so on. So yeah, and then I also believe that being fully present and just stop focusing on the past and the future, stop living with anxiety, but actually enjoying yourself in the present and all about your state, cultivating a beautiful state. And that is really linked to what you think. So your triads, what you're focusing on, the meaning you're giving, like what are your thoughts? Because if you're having positive thoughts and you're just grateful and you just, making compliments to other and listening and just enjoying whatever happens, because when you are in a beautiful state, when you are in a positive state and you have positive thoughts, whatever are the circumstances, you will build happiness. So your thoughts are super important, being conscious about them and cultivating those thoughts. And also, of course, you want to cultivate, you want to take care of your physical body, so enough sleep, eating healthy, having healthy habits, exercising, super important. Because all those things stack, and if you take care of your physical body, well, you will feel better. When you're tired, you don't feel that good, and then you eat crap food because you're tired, and then you just have negative thoughts and so on and so on. So it all starts with good sleep, exercise, eating healthy. Those things are super important to feel alive. Try not to eat heavily because that takes out your energy, digestion, how you're sleepy after lunch, like a big lunch and so on. So try to eat healthy, and yes, you need food, yes, you need energy, but the more natural you will eat and the more energy you will have. Okay, that's very important to feeling alive. And there's one last thing that I want to share with you about feeling alive. So after all that we have seen, it is and I forgot. So I guess I will remember and I will share with you in the webinar. Take care.